Try to get him license and something there.
JBNN will keep you informed. I'm Michelle Jones. Before we get into the news, please remember to like, subscribe, leave a comment, and share the news with someone today. Now on to the news. Flash flood watch in effect for southern parishes. A flash flood watch has been issued for low-lying and flood-prone areas of southern parishes as increased and heavy rainfall from a tropical wave continues to affect the island. The Met Service of Jamaica issued the warning Wednesday afternoon for the parishes of St. Thomas, Kingston, St. Andrew, St. Catherine, Clarendon, Manchester, St. Elizabeth, and Westmoreland. The flash flood watch will remain in effect until 5 p.m. on Thursday. The Weather Service said the tropical wave that is currently west of Jamaica is interacting with an area of low pressure across the southwestern Caribbean. It added that the system is expected to bring periods of showers and thunderstorms across most parishes, especially those located south of Jamaica. The unstable weather will continue Wednesday afternoon through to Friday morning, the Met Service said. Fishers and other marine interests, especially on the south coast, should exercise extreme caution as sea conditions will deteriorate in the vicinity of showers, thunderstorms, and strong gusty winds. Police seized gun and ammo in St. Mary, lists blacks as person of interest. The St. Mary police are seeking a man known only as Blacks, who they believe can assist in their investigation following the seizure of a gun and ammunition on Monday at a premises on Cox Street, Port Marie in the parish. It is reported that the police found the gun and ammunition during an operation in the area. The lawmen said that a two-bedroom board and concrete house belonging to a suspect by the name of Blacks was searched, however, nothing was found. They added that a subsequent search was conducted outside, and the lawmen retrieved a brown cloth bag from a garbage pile where a chrome and black Taurus PT 92 AFS 9mm pistol was found with one magazine, along with 7 rounds of 9mm cartridges. No one is arrested in connection with the seizure. However, the police are seeking the public's assistance in locating Blacks, who is a person of interest in the investigation. Burlem declines to comment following employees arresting $100 million seizure. The police now say more than $100 million in cash was seized on Tuesday during a major intelligence-led operation in Portmore, St. Catherine, targeting lottery scammers. A 32-year-old man, employed as a treasury custodian at courier company Beryllium, and his common-law spouse, also 32, a former employee of the company, are in police custody. The operation at a residence in Caribbean Estates was carried out by officers from the Counter-Terrorism and Organized Crime Investigations Branch and the St. Catherine South Division. Providing a breakdown of the cash, the police said 64 million Jamaican dollars, 317,000 US dollars, 11,550 pounds and other currencies were seized during a search of the property. The police say 2 guns were also recovered. The officers also confiscated 4 motor vehicles valued at approximately 17 million Jamaican dollars, as well as 6 mobile phones. Meanwhile, Beryllium has declined to comment on the incident. On Wednesday, Beryllium President Andrew McLean was asked if the company believed there was any connection between the seizure and recent multi-million-dollar heist from the company's security personnel transporting cash. It was also asked if the company was concerned about future reputational damage to its brand. McLean said he could not make any connections and will await the outcome of the police investigation. The company has been hit by multiple heists over several months, with armed gunmen making off with large amounts of cash. Beach is thought to reappear in court in February 2025 in connection with first wife's murder. Murder convict Everton McDonald will next appear in court on February 5, 2025 for a case management hearing into the killing of his first wife. The Portland businessman is awaiting trial for the 2009 murder of Marlene McDonald. Beach's thought appeared remotely in court for a preliminary hearing on Monday. However, the matter was adjourned. 50-year-old Marlene McDonald was shot multiple times outside her home on Bournebrook Avenue in Portland. During the course of investigating the murder of his second wife, Tony Hamilton McDonald, detectives reopened the case and charged the businessman with the murder of his first wife. In September, Beach's Stout and another man, Oscar Barnes, were sentenced to life in prison for the 2020 murder of Tonya. The men must serve nearly 29 years in prison before being eligible for parole. Beach's Stout is being represented by attorneys Earl Hamilton and John Jacobs. Parking facilities at National Stadium secure, says Independence Park Limited. General Manager of Independence Park Limited, Major Desmond Brown, is seeking to assure the public that parking facilities provided by the entity at the National Stadium are secure. In a release today, Brown said that the vehicles allegedly damaged at the Reggae Boys football match against Honduras at the National Stadium on Monday were not parked within the stadium parking areas. A viral video showing several cars with damaged windows has been making the rounds on social media platforms, with some users calling out security anti-parking arrangements for persons attending events at the stadium. The police on Tuesday reported that they have so far received 3 incident reports. 2 of the reports were for break-ins and the stolen property, and the other was for a car that was stolen, which was recovered. An appeal was made to other victims to come forward and file a report. Brown said Independence Park stands ready to work with the Jamaica Football Federation, as well as other event organizers and the Jamaica Constabulary Force, to find ways of securing vehicles parked outside of its secured parking facilities. In the meantime, I support the JFF's advice to patrons to use the main parking area at the National Stadium because we provide lighting and security. Where National Stadium parking space may not be available, event organizers should ensure alternative arrangements for secure parking, Brown said. Despite attorney-at-law Jennifer Macedo fined after a car crash, attorney-at-law Jennifer Macedo survived a car crash in the corporate area on Tuesday when her vehicle rear-ended another vehicle after her brakes allegedly failed. Macedo was briefly hospitalized, then discharged, and is now recovering from her injuries. Jennifer came back from the hospital. She is fine. She was saved by her seatbelt and the airbags that deployed. What happened is that her brakes failed her and she ran into the back of the vehicle. Prominent attorney-at-law Christopher Townsend, who is representing Macedo, said. In the meantime, Macedo is expected to stand trial on December 5 on allegations that she defrauded dancehall entertainer Mavado of more than $30 million in a real estate deal in 2018. Townsend gave a brief update on the status of that case. The Mavado case has not started. The prosecution never bothered with the application for Mavado to give evidence out of the jurisdiction, so it was adjourned. They feel that they may not need him to make their case, so there are some interesting times ahead, Townsend said. The father god DJ, whose real name is David Brooks, had wanted to give his testimony via video link from the United States during an early trial date, and his attorney, Oswald Senior Smith, had made an application to this effect. At the time, there was some doubt about his testimony, as there had been talk of an outstanding warrant for the entertainer's arrest in relation to an incident years ago. Senior Smith had said that the issue is moot because Mavado's testimony was not critical to the case. From my perusal of the file, the critical witnesses are the two who gave the accused lawyer the various sums on behalf of Mr. Brooks, Senior Smith said at the time. Mr. Brooks' potential testimony is little more than providing a framework. Sandy Bay Main Road in Hanover cleared after early morning protest. The Sandy Bay Main Road in Hanover, which was blocked by protesting residents Wednesday morning, has been cleared. From as early as 6 a.m., family members and residents, some of whom had placards in hand, used debris and burning tires to block the roadway in protest of the alleged shooting death of a 20-year-old man by the police on Saturday at his home. The deceased man has been identified as a Deidre Vidal, unemployed, of a Montpelier address. The family, who are calling for justice, wants those responsible for his death to be taken off duty so as to prevent a similar incident from happening. The blockage had resulted in motorists traveling between Montego Bay and the Negril encountering delays. However, the debris and burning tires have since been cleared. JBNN will keep you informed. Please remember to subscribe, like, share, leave us a comment, and click the notification bell to receive our daily news items.